And I had to have an armpit made. I almost lost my arm. Let me see. Yeah, I was burned. I was 47% burned. And the difference in my burn and my daughter, mine can be hidden. And that's why the association was so important too, because hers was physical, on the face, her hands. In 1986, December 27th, it was a house fire.
We got a report of a structure fire on Hollyburn. While en route, we got reports that there's a fully involved structure with people trapped in a confirmed rescue.
And I'm blessed I'm alive. They came to my rescue, saved by the Menlo Park Fire District.
That night, our firefighters did some heroic efforts and helped save the lives of 3 people in that house, Patricia and Jamil and Jamal, and extinguish that fire.
And I am blessed. I'm still here. I'm still in the home that the fire was in.
So about 25 years ago, and I don't really remember too much of my fire, but I do remember Frank Friona.
Unfortunately, they suffered from second and third degree burns.
I'm 47% burned, and my daughter was 17%, and my son was 11. 17% was a lot because she was only 2 years old. Myself, I went to the St. Francis Burn Unit in San Francisco. My kids, they went to San Jose Medical. I was separated from them for maybe about 32 days. Me being 47% burned, I gave all my strength every day. Every day I would wake up. I'm about to cry, so I'm gonna be strong. Every day I would wake up, and I was in all my energy to my daughter. You don't see blackbirds in San Francisco, but every day a blackbird would come by my window, and I send him 99% of my energy to San Jose. And you don't see blackbirds in San Francisco, but I seen a blackbird for 31 days. And for 31 days, he took my energy to my daughter. By the blessing of Menlo Park Fire and other fire agents and my family, and the strength of my church, I'm able to just stand up every day. My motto is, if you can look up, you can get up. And that's what I have done in so many days. I used to just feel like it wasn't worth getting up, but I would get up.
Ever since that day, we built a relationship with the Harris family and spent quite a bit of time with them. Over the next year, while the kids were recovering from their injuries, built up a trust relationship with Patricia enough to allow us to take Jamil and Jamal to burn camp.
The 3 of us, my daughter's the only one that have scars that you can physically see.
I was able to get Jamila into camp while she was underage, but part of that is that I had to make sure I was there with her the majority of the time.
They was blessed because they went every year, 7 days. They had fun and fishing and camping, and so that was their blessing. And my daughter, she always talk about that.
I mean, you was actually in a world that kind of looked like you. Everyone around you had the experience of being burned, so you did not feel like an outcast there. It was just a week of actually just feeling normal.
That's where the burn camp helped her, because everyone there had something in common. It was all burned. They had some outside scarring as well as inside. So that really did help my daughter Jamila. People would look at her and she'd say, "Mom, it's okay because there's other people like me." I said, "Yes, it is, Mila."
And to see that life continues on, and just because there's some scars on the surface, it doesn't matter what's underneath. And the foundation and associations help the Harris family with that.
That was my blessing, because she knew there was other young ladies, especially being a girl, I guess. But she knew that there was other young ladies with the scarrings, and that helped her self-esteem. And that's important when you are a burn victim. It really is. We were just always a part of the fire station. Every year, the fire department, they bring me many toys for my family, for my grandkids, my nieces. They make sure I have everything I need, I want, even more. And I'm just really blessed. They have supplied me with all the necessary information for even like the plastic surgeries. If I just want to talk mentally, I can call. So we need the association forever. It's important. Talking about our firemen, they are so important to not only to me and my family, but to the community and to everyone around.
It's important to have relationships with both the fire department and firefighters association for the community.
We pay for their service, but we don't pay for the service that they offer us personally. It's about afterwards. After the trauma, everyone leaves. While you're in a situation, everyone is there. But once that trauma is over, what about afterwards?
That's where it starts for us. And know they have somewhere to count on, somewhere to go to. And even though the event is over, the pain and suffering continues on for years and lifetime. And to be able to have someone you can count on, a group, an agency, or people that'll be there for you with no questions asked, no strings attached, it's important. And that's one of the things that our association does do.
They are still so much in your life. They do so much for you. They have so much knowledge of organizations that can assist you. They're there for you, and this is on their time. We pay them to be firemen, but we do not pay them for their personal time. When they could be with friends and family, they're with us, they're with me. They're always assistant. What can we do next? That's why I love my fire department. One thing I do that it may be like a little kid, when I see the fire engine, I always wave because I think of that red fire truck that saved my life. It may not have been the driver, but that red fire engine, it helped save me and my family's life.